Someone died here. A man by the name of H.D. Benedict. My friend, Benny. Rather, he was my friend. We were out of touch until he came to me a few days ago. I was a mess. I pushed him away. It was my fault, same as before. Before, when he got caught up with some bad eggs, it was never my intention to hurt him, but I can't change that now. Looks like he was tossed over. Hard way to go. Gruesome deaths like this never bothered me before. I've seen guts scrambled and men boiled alive, but those images pass like a bad dream. This one, though, this one sticks. Officials are ruling this a suicide, but Benny wouldn't do that, no matter how bad things got. He always saw the sunny side of life. Truth is, law enforcement are scared. Scared of those who might piss off. Chief says he couldn't piece it together. Neither could his officers. For my money, they never tried. Too much power at stake. But I owe it to Benny. I'm getting to the bottom of this. And someone will fry.
This is bullshit! I can't believe this! Justice! Why does it say in loving memory next week at the church?
Exactly.
We want justice! He was murdered!
All right. Now, I know you're all concerned about the passing of Mr. Benedict.
He was murdered!
Yeah! He was murdered.
Order! As I was saying, Mr. Benedict was a pillar of our community, and he will be missed. But we have no reason to suspect foul play.
You're a bunch of devils! You know he was killed, and you know who killed him. Who's paying you? You...
Racketeers.
Racketeers! You're racketeers!
Yeah,
Racketeers!
I will not tolerate this anymore. I assure you, we have the best man at the job. We have the extraordinary Detective Bloom on the case. Furthermore, we will no longer acquiesce your barbarous demands and assertions. Okay, leave, shoot.
All right, pack it up. And what are you going to find during your investigation?
Nothing at all, officer. They were, of course, being paid off. Everybody knew it. They just couldn't prove it. The only question this time, which group was responsible for Benny's death? It could be Neff and Keys. They're certainly capable enough. The pair are smart enough to go head to head with my own detective work. I doubt they'd stoop as low as murder, but with brains like that, I'll never understand why they play the side of the devils. There's Barty and his boys. I can't see them executing something like this, though. Add one more brain to their crew, and you'd come up with a half-wit. All that drinking at Jerry's Speakeasy turned their group into a shell of their old, formidable selves. Now that I understand. And of course, the poachers. They'd bump off anyone or anything to make a buck. Lucky for them, poaching pays real well. And Benny had a history with them. When he came to me last week, he said he was rid of them. That he was out and they no longer had control over him or over me. It seemed too good to be true. Maybe it was.
Look, James, I don't know if I can keep sneaking you these bottles,
The police are really cracking down on smuggling, and I can't lose my license again.
That's not why I'm here.
No. Well, in that case, what can I do for you, old pal?
I'm investigating Benny's death.
I'm not sure I have any new information for you, James. I hadn't seen him in a while.
I have a hunch I think you can confirm. Have there been any unusual people at the bar?
Everyone who comes in the bar is unusual, James. We live in an unusual town.
You know what I mean. Matter of fact, I think you know who I mean.
Okay. 3 men came round the other day, right before, ordered a round of pints and sat in the back booth.
Describe them.
I don't remember, James. It was a busy day. Although they did have a strange order. Just before they closed their tab, they ordered a round of prairie oysters. Vile stuff. I mean, I can't even imagine why anyone would want to drink that stuff willingly.
Excellent.
What's gonna happen?
Good night, Jerry.
Sorry, boys. Better luck next time. You shouldn't have come back here, Jimmy.
Oh, Rico. Poachers.
He said you shouldn't have come back here.
He's right, though. Now we'll have to kill you. We told you what would happen if you ever came back.
I had to come back. For Benny.
Benny was a good kid. A shame that he had to get his priorities scrambled, that's all.
He said he was out. He said you let him leave.
You know, that's not how we operate.
He seemed to believe it.
But you didn't. You knew better. That's why you turned him away.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I tried to distance myself.
Oh, of course. Pitiful Detective Bloom. Always with the best intentions. Trades his friends' lives for his own. And then drowns it in a bottle.
I didn't.
You didn't what? You didn't think. If you really cared about Benedict, you wouldn't have brought him here in the first place. Like I said, you know how we operate. You want to leave? Someone has to take your place. Unfortunate for Benny, and no one was there for him. I feel you. I really do. I like that kid. He was, however, expendable. He holds no power in this town. You, though? A detective? Come on. Think of what we could have achieved together, Jimmy.
Expendable?
You thought the same way when you brought him here.
You're despicable. Killed my friend.
You shipped him out for execution.
You know I can't take that.
I didn't think so. Lights out, Jimmy. last words.
I'm sorry.
Dawson.
I'm sorry.